Boom, you'll see us right there. We're on there and we're live. I can see I'm in there. Skaz just turned it on. I see Matt already in there on a good Celtics win tonight. My opening take after this win, it's not Hugo Gonzalez's great night, which I want to talk about. It's not winning on a back-to-back. It's not winning without Jaylen Brown. It's none of that. You guys are smiling back there. Did I say something?
No, we're just pontificating what this point is going to be, Joe.
You know
we have guesses back here, but
what are your guesses?
Doc Rivers?
Should get fired.
Yeah.
No.
I had a feeling.
This is not hyperbole. That performance tonight?
Fireable.
That's fireable.
Fireable.
Giannis is back. You get the Celtics on a back-to-back without Jaylen Brown and Neemias Queta. They started a 19-year-old kid from Spain.
28th overall pick.
Who hasn't done something a Celtics rookie hasn't done since Larry Bird in 1979. Would you like me to continue?
Please.
Thank you for pontificating, by the way.
Oh, of course.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Yes, yeah, no, we a lot of that tonight, Joe.
The last 7 quarters against the Bucks. Do you know what the Celtics have held Milwaukee to offensively? 16, 19, 18, 20, 23, 22, and tonight, 16.
I think that's woof, Joe.
Dick Light.
Of course, the great.
Helping out with that one.
Great Celtic statistician.
It's over, Doc.
It's over.
Doc, you won a championship in Boston.
Should have won more.
You won a championship in Boston.
Blew a lot of leads in that Los Angeles.
He won a championship in Boston.
Sucked in Philly.
He probably has the most 3-1 losses as a coach in history.
Him and Chris Paul, the perfect pairing.
I think he's a nice guy.
Oh, nice guy, Joe. What a good guy. Great character.
His kid
Great personality on Doc Rivers.
His kid even played in the league.
Yes. Now he's an analyst.
I don't think he should coach basketball anymore. It's not scorching, Skaz. It's not a scorcher.
Scorcher.
He should not coach basketball anymore. He was a nice player. He won a ring. I'll say that again. Won one ring.
2008.
It was a great championship year. We'll remember Doc Rivers. We will remember you forever. This is why I'm having the conversation with you. It's tough to hear when life comes to an end.
I think it's the road has run out on Doc. He's been given more than enough ample opportunity, and he has wasted it away at every turn. He's not a good basketball coach.
I'm sure it's not. I could make excuses for Doc, but at some point, when do I blame him?
Yeah, I think when, every stop he goes to, something categorically goes wrong, at some point he's the common denominator there.
I understand that Giannis has 3 of his brothers on the roster.
Yeah, not great.
Probably does. Like, what I'm trying to say is that would be like a defense from somebody, right? Well, look what he is given. Well, he was given, a hell of a roster with the Clippers, right? I mean, again, how many 3-1 series leads can you blow? Where else did he coach? Clippers?
Philly?
Philly. Oh, yeah. They were pretty good. They had good teams.
That went well. Who's been given more opportunities than him? Like Steve Nash didn't get that many opportunities.
Like Mike Brown won a championship with LeBron, but
so did David Blatt, I think.
No, you're right. And it's because
Frank Vogel, I think, did that.
It's because of LeBron. The fact that Doc, I hate going back to 2008 with Doc because it's not about 2008. It's everything after.
It's almost 20 years ago, Joe.
Like Doc sucked in Orlando, but yet Danny saw something in him.
Players coach.
And he was. I'm not referencing anything about 2008 anymore when I talk about Doc. Anything that he has done. I look up his record. I bet you it's phenomenal. I bet you he has like a great regular season win-loss record. You can't overlook the quit in the Milwaukee Bucks you saw tonight.
Not as good as I would have thought.
What is it?
1,188 wins, 848 losses. So 583 winning percentage. That's not
58%.
That's not great for an NBA head coach. Like, that's not great.
I think Missoula's like 80.
It's like 90. Yeah,
I was gonna say like high. Yeah. Ooh, is there a Google search? I don't know if Dawson can help us. Maybe you got it, Skaz. Coaches to win a championship with the lowest or highest win percentage. Because like Steve Kerr is having a bad year, but like that's a roster thing. Like Jimmy Butler got hurt. Steph Curry's out. They're still trying to figure out what's going on there, and they have a window, and they'll spend, right? They'll spend. I know that Phil Jackson went to the Knicks, and it was bad. like that was a money grab and a half, and I don't blame Phil Jackson for that. But coaches to win a championship.
Joe Mazzulla has the highest regular season win percentage of a head coach to win a championship. Steve Kerr has the highest postseason winning percentage.
That's great. I'm glad. Hey, listen, I don't love Steve Kerr, but you know what? He hasn't gone anywhere else, and I bet when he's done with Golden State, he won't coach anywhere. Paul Westhead?
Yep.
And he was what, Suns, or what was he? Trying to think of when he won.
450 winning percentage. He won one with the Lakers in the 80s.
80s. Again, with the who?
The Lakers.
Was that pre or that was post Riley probably?
Early 80s?
Or early maybe, whatever it was. It was a Riley era.
Joe, I have the highest winning percentages is by NBA coaches all time. Joe Mazzulla 1. Phil Jackson 2.
Yeah, Phil Jackson was incredible.
Billy Cunningham 3.
Wow.
Adrian Griffin 4.
Whoa. He was the guy fired, right? Adrian Griffin was fired for Doc Rivers.
He only coached 43 games.
Doesn't matter. He got fired.
And then number 5th all time in winning percentage, Joe, for an NBA coach all time. You mentioned this man's name already once tonight.
Pat Riley?
Larry Bird.
Oh, Larry Bird. Oh, wow.
Had a 687 winning percentage as a head
Larry
coach.
Bird was a damn good basketball coach.
He just didn't want to do it. And David Blatt is 6th. And Casey Jones 7th.
By the way, Casey Jones should be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe I'll save that for Max.
There we go. Snacks with Max.
No, for real.
Not me.
How many championships did Casey Jones win compared to Doc Rivers? And Doc's going to the Hall of Fame. Is that correct? Doc Rivers going to the Hall of Fame?
He's a finalist.
Doc Rivers is a finalist for the Hall of Fame. Oh, I'm on one now. Doc Rivers is a finalist for the Hall of Fame, but Casey Jones can't get in?
Casey Jones, he's in the Hall of Fame, Joe, isn't he?
Is he? No, I think maybe as a player. Is he a coach? He should be as a coach.
Let's see.
Please tell me if I'm overreacting. Stop me.
He is.
He's not. I guarantee he's not.
Hold on.
Because I know only reason why I know this is years ago. I was friends with Jamie Most, Johnny Most kid, and we used to petition for Johnny Most to get into the Hall of Fame. When Johnny Most, all they did was put his microphone in the Hall of Fame. Johnny actually never was inducted.
Casey Jones was inducted in 1989
as a player.
As a multi-level success as a player and coach.
Come on!
That's what it says, Joe. That's the quick AI summary there.
I don't like that. Multi? He got in as a multi?
That's what they're saying.
So what's Doc under then? Is Doc multi too? Oh, don't you multi me with Doc.
He hasn't got in yet, Joe.
No, finalist though? Is that what they're going to say?
I think he's a finalist.
Right, if Doc Rivers gets into the Hall of Fame this year, are they going to say multi-level? Multi-level?
Who's a better head coach, Joe? Doc Rivers without Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen, or Bill Belichick without Tom Brady? Who's a better head coach?
Doc
Rivers. Better head coach than Bill Belichick.
Well, okay.
I like this.
Well, if we're just...
There's a headline.
If we're going by win percentage. Well, now we have to take out Doc with the Celtics.
So take out Doc without KG, Ray Allen, and Pierce versus Belichick without Brady.
Now we're going to have to do math.
There we go. Dawson, get on it.
All right, Dawson. This is where the interns actually now you have to earn your keep.
Take out Doc's.
Take out Doc. And Basketball Reference will have the number. So just pull it up and deduct the 1,000, whatever Skaz. Yeah.
Anytime we can get Doc Rivers and Bill Belichick in the same coaching, tier, I'm all for that, Joe.
Okay, taking Doc's Boston out. See, the basketball, 16 teams make the playoffs every year. There's only 30. Football, they also changed things for Bill. Oh, man.
A real thought starter, Joe.
Only thing I can say is that Doc had better talent. Doc's had James Harden.
Richard Seymour?
No, that was without Brady.
Oh, without Brady, we're
remember,
saying.
because you're saying without Brady.
Well, how about Bernie Kosar? Lawrence Taylor?
Well, he won with them. He won with
Well, that was
Taylor.
Parcells, right? Who gets credit for those?
Well, I'm going by like 2000.
Okay.
Like 2020. What is that, 2020? So Doc post... Maybe take Orlando out just because it fits the conversation.
So post-Celtics, we'll say.
Yeah, so take Orlando out too. Because if we're going to do Doc Rivers versus Bill Belichick, oh, man. I need the win percentage. I really need that. But Doc has had better talent. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin. Did he have Embiid? Yeah, he had Embiid. He had Giannis. Belichick never had that post Brady. Never. So now I need the number. Because facts. It would just be facts, guys. We would just do the thousands of games minus Celtics and Orlando. I need the percentages.
All right, I have loose percentages. These are with Orlando. Dawson is working on without Orlando.
Okay.
So Doc Rivers has a record of 4-16 and 3. Oh, so I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. The math is wrong.
Math, right?
Yep. You don't want Skaz math. That's bad.
James Stewart's listening.
Oh, please. I love this.
He goes, this is sports radio porn for him.
Yes.
So lube it up, baby. Let's go. Doc Rivers, Bill Belichick both have sucked since leaving New England. Both have choked. Now, Bill Belichick to me was a great coach. But Doc Rivers, I'm sorry, sir. You should get fired tonight or walk away. You tonight, Doc, when you go into that locker room, tonight, you're going to sit there and be like, guys, I suck as a coach. I'm ending my career today because I can no longer coach winners. I am not a winner. Although I've won a championship, I suck. And I hope he quits because they better fire him after tonight's performance. He was horrible. And watching that team tonight, pathetic. They gave up so many second chance points. It was horrific. It was like they didn't want to be there because they didn't want to be. Jay Stu's adding to the fire here. It's wild that Doc spent more time in Orlando than he did in Boston as the Celtics coach. So he doesn't want to take out Orlando out of the conversation because Tim Duncan wasn't going to Orlando. And Doc Rivers wouldn't approve his family being on the team playing. Yeah, remember all that? Remember that? Fine, give me Orlando. These stats are important, people. We watched Doc. Oh my God, I'll never forget. So when I first got into business, guys, I interviewed Dominique Wilkins, another big winner, let me tell you. Oh man, Dominique is now catching strays because Doc Rivers sucks. Wilkins goes, oh man, I always knew Doc could coach that group. And he did. He was right.
It looks like Doc Rivers without the Celtics is around a 58-59 winning percentage. So and Bill Belichick is around 444. Loose math. Joe and Scaz and Dawson.
And
math.
we haven't included Cleveland. And
I included, that was with Carolina and with Orlando included.
So Belichick's percentage is worse, huh?
It's not good.
So mind's eye, Doc had better talent and won more, but blew more. Bill tanked more. Bill, I mean, come on. I said I said this at the time, and I think I was kind of dismissed, but I felt like Bill Belichick was literally tanking the Patriots because of ownership. Like, I think he made the cupboard bare. So when he did absolutely get fired, they'd be left with nothing, which was kind of what happened. Not to mention the ownership manipulated a contract to have Gerard Mayo take over without coaching. So that's a different story. Just to add to the Doc Rivers fuel, the airplane thing is real. That was real. And I don't know, weren't the Bucks good when they fired the coach to bring in Doc Rivers at the trade deadline? Oh, at the All-Star break? And who coached the All-Star game that year? Who, Skaz? Who? That's the owl. Who? It was Doc. Pathetic. Vomit. I'm not doing this to shame you, Doc. I'm doing this because you need to be told to stop. Just like Evander Holyfield someday needs to be told to stop. Today is the end of the line for you.
Well, is Doc Rivers coaching an NBA game further down in the future, or does Floyd Mayweather have another fight further down the future? Which one of those are we going to be stuck watching?
Well, we know that Floyd at least has one.
He has one, but is there another one coming, Joe?
If Doc Rivers got fired today,
he's getting another job?
Who?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Who?
I would not hire Doc Rivers.
No, you can't hire him anymore.
No.
I'm sure or who's a new basketball service? Who like
Amazon, Prime,
Amazon,
Peacock, NBC.
Doc knows the game.
It's good on TV.
Doc knows the game. He is good on TV.
You know who I love on TV is PJ Carlesimo.
Oh my God,
can't get enough of that guy.
I love PJ.
I know he's older. He's not doing much anymore, but love when he pops up.
He used to do the games with NBC. Remember when Tommy was out at times?
Oh yeah, sneak him in there.
I loved him. Sorry, Doc. It's over. No, Doc, it's over. I'm not. This is now intervention time. I need your kid to call you tonight. Listen to me right now. It's 10:20 on March 2nd in 2026. The Milwaukee Bucks should fire Doc if he doesn't quit on his own tonight.
That team wanted no part of that basketball game. Also, Joe, you're a man who gets the sniffer out on occasion. You see Giannis's point total tonight?
It was 21. I said it before the game. It was 21. Oh, I haven't looked. Should I look?
You didn't see this, Joe. Would you like to guess how many points Giannis scored tonight and how many minutes he did not play to end the game?
I just saw it. Wow.
He sat for the final 22 minutes of the game, I believe.
Doc should get fired for that. Tell me that's not impacting the game.
19 points for Giannis tonight.
He had 19 points in 25 minutes and didn't play in the fourth quarter, or didn't play late.
Didn't play the final 22 minutes, I believe. I'll have to double check that.
That get the sniffer.
He played 2 minutes in the second half, Joe.
Doc should get fired. How the hell does he not play? Are you kidding me?
He was on a minutes restriction.
No. He had 19 points at halftime?
Played 2 minutes in the second half.
This Adam Silver's got a problem on his hands. You mean I remember saying that he averages 27 points a game, Giannis. He averages 27 points. He played 25 minutes, 23 in the first half, only played 2 in the second half, and finished with 19 points, and his number tonight was 19. Smelly! Absolutely smelly. Oh, is Doc involved now? Oh!
I'm getting reports. He played, but he didn't take any shots in the second. 11
in the second
minutes
half?
he played.
11 minutes? Oh, 2 and 11 is different. But he got no shots?
Couldn't score, Joe. Just interesting. I thought that was interesting.
that
Just missed it.
Smelly. Just to get back to the Doc versus Belichick thing, just to kind of let that one settle a little bit. I think Doc cares more than Bill.
It's a high bar.
I think Doc played the game where Bill didn't. Nepotism, both sides.
Oh, both huge proponents of nepotism. Maybe like league leaders in nepotism in both leagues. Trying to think who competes with either of them in that department, but it's certainly they are right at the top.
May I just add,
Giannis a nepotism guy too. I mean, the Milwaukee nepotism team up there.
I don't know anything about the other Antetokounmpos.
I'll tell you this, Joe. They're not very good at basketball.
I don't know. I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah, well, always.
I understand they're like, listen. If
the Narcissus is, he's all right.
If my last name was Antetokounmpo and I could dribble and I'm 6'3", like, am I getting on the team?
I would hope so, Joe. Or else,
where's their G League affiliate?
Oh, the Thundering Herd. Yeah, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
I don't know if they're actually the Herd, but something like that. Yeah, it is the Herd. Yeah, my boy Cormac was up there. Astro.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, did he play? Did your buddy play tonight?
He didn't get in tonight.
You mean to tell me that your buddy from home, who is on the Bucks, just got called up, couldn't play in this crap show of a game?
His contract hasn't been the two-way hasn't been finalized yet, Joe. We're hoping. I was sending out some text pregame.
Who's holding that one back? Doc? Who's
know,
the GM? Is he the GM too now?
I don't know if he has that kind of power. Try and get Astro out there next game.
You know, it's so funny. I've been yelling to the point where the cameras are picking up the empty chairs.
Yes, that's one of my favorites.
Both empty chairs, not just the one. This is not hyperbole. I might sound like it. He really should be fired or quit tonight.
And if you care even like a little bit about the Milwaukee Bucks, like how could you not watch that game tonight and think we gotta fire this guy? Like the team wasn't playing at all. Kyle Kuzma, DNP for no reason.
How many times did they mention that tonight?
Yeah, first time in his career.
Should we get the sniffer out on that one too?
Interesting for sure. What's going on there?
Kyle Kuzma.
He's not good, but he's certainly not bad enough to be a DNP.
He's not bad enough to be a DNP is a good way. That's the bar.
That's the bar.
That's the bar.
Yeah.
He is
Chris Boucher, bad enough for a DNP.
DNP. Kuzma, not bad enough to be DNP.
No.
With no reason.
Yeah, you could DNP him with a reason. We'll give you that one. But for no reason, I'll pass.
I think Doc Rivers was so bad tonight, we should no longer call him Doc. We should call him Glenn.
I mean, that's an insult, Joe. Glenn.
He ain't no Doc.
Certainly
What's he
not.
the Doc of?
Not winning basketball
Can you
games.
look up why he got the name Doc? I need to know. Because it was so bad tonight, he should go back to Glenn.
He wore a Dr. J shirt when he visited Marquette University as a teenager, so they called him the Doc.
Dr. J wants his jersey back.
Marquette assistant coach Rick, yeah, Dawson really liked that one. Rick Madras was the one who gave him the nickname.
Oh, yeah?
There you go. Glenn Rivers.
Dr. J wants his jersey back. Glenn.
NBA Coach of the Year, Joe. 26 years ago.
Somebody in chat goes, let's not call him Doc anymore until he quits or gets fired. I agree with that. Seriously, Doc. Hang him up, big guy. You gave it a good run. I can't coach in the NBA. I could never play in the NBA.
Who's coaching at Marquette now? Remember Crean was there for a bit. Is it Shaka still? Is Shaka smart at Marquette? They're not getting rid of him for Doc. I can't see Doc in college either.
No.
It might be done. Might be time for him just to,
Yeah, I think he should, I think he should just kind of go away. Yeah, Shaka Smart is there.
I mean, good coach. Better coach than Doc.
The only other avenue I have for Doc is could he be like an assistant on someone's staff?
I think he's got too much. Like who's the biggest name assistant in the league right now? Sam Cassell, maybe?
Well, is Patrick Ewing still a... I hate seeing Patrick Ewing as an assistant. Well, did he end up going to Georgetown? I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, did he go to Georgetown? I can't. I know Ed Cooley's there now. I forget the trajectory, but I always hated seeing Patrick Ewing as an assistant. Never liked that. Bothered me. Like Bill Laimbeer coached in the WNBA.
I think Doug Christie might be an assistant coach right now.
No.
He's taken over in Sacramento. Right, that's right. Yeah.
Actually, he's done a pretty decent job.
Oh, yeah, I like Doug Christie. I thought he was a pretty decent coach. Trying to think of other guys. But yeah, I mean, assistant coaches in the NBA, you're not really making a name for yourself too often unless you're, Will Hardy or Willie Green, one of those guys. Charles Lee.
Charles Lee, there you go. Well, maybe he'll.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going on with him?
Hornets looking pretty good though.
Well, Knupple's great. He's actually, believe it or not, if you look up points, him and Cooper Flagg, Knupple's right there. I know Cooper gets all the play, but Knupple's been really good. I bought a bunch of his rookie cards too. I feel bad that I have buried Hugo Gonzalez's night. That hasn't been done since 1979. Larry Bird as a rookie with 16 rebounds and those assists. But the reality is that Doc Rivers is considered a figure in the game of basketball. And here in Boston, he won a championship. And he blew the championship, too. I remember the other night, I got triggered because we talked about the 20... I said rank the worst losses in Boston history when it came to championships. And I have the 2010 championship for the Celtics loss on there because of Doc. Glenn played Tony Allen 2 minutes.
This is what you're really still upset about. This is what it comes back to.
You think what I'm grinding?
I think this.
You think I came up with this whole entire thing tonight just because I'm grinding 2010?
Yes, you're still upset about 2010 and those Tony Allen minutes. Keeping you up at
Big
night.
Baby too.
Oh yeah, a lot of big baby.
How the hell did Ray Allen play 45 minutes against Kobe? And you put Tony Allen, the Kobe stopper.
He was on ice.
It's a bad coach. Bad coach. Tom Thibodeau. How's Tom Thibodeau done versus Doc? Should we do that next segment? How the hell's Tom Thibodeau sitting on the sideline while Doc Rivers is doing this? What about the other coach from the Nuggets? What was his name? Mike Malone?
Oh, Mike Malone.
How is Mike Malone and Tom Thibodeau not coaching in the NBA, but Doc Rivers is still cashing a paycheck?
Send that to their agents, Joe. I mean, I'm with you.
Feel like because I'm on one, we should talk to John in Brighton. Hey, John. John? Yeah, he wanted to rip on Doc. Glenn, too. That 30 minutes of Doc Rivers ranting right now. Thank you, Jay Stu, for your participation on that. Anything else we should add about Doc? Glenn Rivers. Hang it up, buddy. I really mean that. Do you think maybe Sam Cassell is texting him like, hey man, cool if we catch up before the plane?
How's management? How's upper management in Milwaukee? I have a feeling they may be interviewing me soon.
Who is the GM?
Yeah.
I mean, they brought your boy in. Maybe, hey, this guy's been working on the radio for a while. He does a podcast. I think he can help us.
Someone by the name of John Horst is the general manager of the Bucks.
John Horst. Like a horse throat? Like a...
Horst.
And we don't know who he is, right?
We do not. He was named NBA Executive of the Year in 2019, Joe.
Rivers is featured on the Netflix documentary The Playbook. Rivers details his experiences with his family, the Celtics championship run, and the Donald Sterling situation. That's the write-up on Doc Rivers. on Wikipedia, personal life. I feel bad. I don't feel bad for people who make money, Skaz, because he's made a lot of. Actually, do we know that number? We might as well. While we're digging, we might as well know that number. Because, the one thing about Kevin Garnett that I always knew about him was he earned the most money.
Would you like to hear some of Doc Rivers' coaching contracts he has signed? So in Orlando, Joe, his initial contract was worth approximately $8 to $10 million over 4 years.
So I'm just going to go 10.
Okay. Then we'll skip the Celtics for now. He signed a 5-year, $35 million extension in 2011 with the Clippers.
Yep.
Philadelphia 76ers, he signed a 5-year, $40 million deal.
Okay. Right.
And then with the Milwaukee Bucks, he signed a $40 million deal that ended up being what is being reported as a 3.5-year contract. You don't see a lot of half years in those NBA coaching contracts. So we'll call it $40 million for 4 years.
40. So Joe math, 40 and 40 is 80, plus the 10 in Orlando would be 90. Then he made 30. He's made $125 million to be a bad coach. Dude, $125 million to coach.
Is that good?
Yeah, like Doc could be like, yo, you're killing me, Joe, but like I got money, and I'd be like, you're right, but you're a loser. We've taken the Doc name away from you. All right, we should break. 35 minutes. Doc, listen to me. I don't know if you can hear me. Hang it up, buddy. Hang it up. If you really want to build it back up, do what Dan Marley did. And go to, what was that school that, Dan Marley went to, and they went to the tournament? Oh my God. And there was always online TV. Not like Phoenix University. It was something like that.
Like Grand Canyon?
Grand Canyon. That's exactly
Grand Canyon?
it. Grand Canyon. That's exactly the school's guys. He needs to go to like one of those schools. Like Doug Gottlieb got canned at wherever he was.
Well, that guy sucks.
Is that still going?
He sucks as a head coach and as just an individual. Terrible.
Like Blue Chips, Pete Bell at least coached high school again, or little kids.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. He's coaching high school, right? Go the
right.
Phillip Rivers route.
Oh, Glenny.
Glenny.
I dropped the Glenny on him.
You've really demoted him when he's gone from Doc to Glenny.
He's a great guy.
What a good guy. Personality, Joe? Oh.
It's gotta end.
It's not you, it's you.
Who's the assistants on this squad?
Oh boy.
And I only need to know because that's who's taking over. Like it's over, bro.
How about hold on. I want to make sure this is right. Because I'm seeing Darvin Ham.
Gotta be kidding me.
All right. Their coaching staff, head coach, Glenn Rivers. Their assistant coaches, Darvin Ham, Vin Baker, Greg Buckner, Rex Calamian, David Horger.
Wait, you mean to tell me Vin Baker is on that staff?
Apparently so, Joe.
Like, we just did Patino talk yesterday? But it was the anniversary, just in case you needed to know that. Vin Baker and Darvin Ham?
Darvin.
So Darvin Ham's going to take over when Doc gets fired and quits tonight?
I don't know. I mean,
Glenn.
You don't want Vin Baker taking over?
No. And I don't want to take any personal jabs at Vin.
He's been a Bucks assistant coach since 2018.
Do you know the story of Vin Baker in Boston? He played for the Bucks. He was an all-star.
Him and Jim O'Brien had some issues, if I remember correctly.
And I don't want to make fun of it, but he had an alcohol issue.
Yeah, he was a big boy back then, I believe.
He gained weight.
Much skinnier now.
And the problem, Doc played local. People thought it would be a really bad idea for him to come back home, and it was.
He was drafted by the Bucks, Vin
He
Baker.
was an all-star.
8th overall pick.
He was great. No, Vin Baker was a hell of a basketball player. He just loved the outside. I think Vin is clean. I think. Like, I think there's like a redemption story for him being back. So I don't want to make like I got people in chat being Vin Baker on the Celtics, guys. It was going to be a huge move. But I remember, I'll never forget the day. I'm pretty sure Bob Ryan was like, no, do not bring him back to New England. Don't do it. And it was a huge fail. Huge fail. But he was an all-star. I'm glad to know that Vin Baker is still going. That like makes me feel good. Because it was not good here. And it's not good for Glenn Rivers anymore. All right, well, that was the longest segment in history I've ever done. Maybe? We got a break. Vin Baker was on the Sonics, too. Seattle traded him for Kenny Anderson to the Celtics after the 0-2 conference finals. So Kenny Anderson would have never been in Boston if it wasn't for Vin Baker. So thank you, Vin. Thank you, Kenny. I'm Joe Meyer. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.
right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. May I throw a hypothetical out there regarding Doc? Glenny? And then there's something I wanted to get to regarding McDonald's. That's the Joe Show in a nutshell. Something happened earlier off the air tonight where where it's like, that's the Joe Show. These are like the funny, like, these should be the things that we should hear promos on throughout the day. Let me just give you a hypothetical regarding Glenn Rivers and maybe a way that he could salvage an NBA coaching career. What, like, this is like last shot.
You've piqued my interest, Joe.
Last shot. Just last shot. I love this one. What if the Bucks in the offseason, if Glenny doesn't get fired tonight, because he's going to quit anyways.
Glenny.
Giannis and Doc Glenn in New York.
Yeah, why do you want to take Doc with you would be my question.
It's all he's got.
Exactly.
It's all he's got left. It's like Paul Heyman. When he runs out of everything, he just goes back to Brock Lesnar. It's like
Doc.
Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers needs Paul Heyman.
He could use a guy like that. A little rub. He could use a rub.
Doc Rivers needs a hype man. It
ain't gonna be me.
Like a Spike Lee, Flavor Flav. I don't know. It's Giannis is all he has. All Doc Rivers has is Giannis and his brothers.
I don't know if New York has room for Doc and all Thanasis, Alex, all his siblings there, all his brothers. I don't know.
Tough to find a condo for all those guys.
They already got to hire Jalen Brunson's dad's already.
Oh, I know he's already there.
Talk
too.
about nepotism.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez, it's a perfect spot. All right, where else? Like
Marquette, we already said no.
Yeah, no.
Shaka's too good of a coach.
No,
he's not coming back here.
So him hanging on. I wonder. What was the guy's name again? Let me clear my throat. Horst.
Yes.
Don't ask me where that came from. Horst.
I believe that was DJ Cool, Joe.
Okay, Horst was there when Jason Kidd got fired.
He's been doing a really good job then. What an excellent job that guy's been doing.
He didn't hire Kidd, though.
No. He hired Adrian Griffith, though. Or Griffin.
Yes. Darvin Ham is really the...
What's Mike Budenholzer up to these days?
Oh, my God, did you mention Coach Bud?
Coach Bud.
Should I throw that one in there? Coach Bud doesn't have a job? Tears, okay?
Taylor Jenkins doesn't have a job?
Mike Malone. Tom Thibodeau. Coach Bud. Sammy Jenkins. Tyler Jenkins.
Taylor, yep.
Taylor.
Close enough.
They all don't have jobs. But Doc Rivers does, who made Joe Math $125 million. It's pathetic.
Terry Stotts, no job.
Pathetic.
I think Frank Vogel's still out there.
It is more suspect than anything I've seen in a while. Well, Michael Hawley's talking about what it would take to acquire Brown. Which Brown? Are we talking about Jaylen Brown? What are they talking about on that television?
That would be A.J. Brown, Joe.
Oh, sorry.
you gotta cool down. You thought they were trading Jaylen Brown for a second.
I never know. The Celtics game just ended. It's talking about A.J. Brown. That's going on?
Well, they didn't just spend 40 minutes on Doc Rivers.
That should be the leadoff thing.
Yeah, where's the Milwaukee guy when you need him?
Robbie Buckets runs that show. And you mean to tell me Doc Rivers is not the lead story? Sorry, Robbie.
Sorry, Jalen.
I actually catching strays. Didn't even play tonight.
No, he had a night off. Probably didn't even go to Milwaukee. And Max had to be jealous of that.
And I said earlier, there's nothing to talk about. I did this earlier.
Nothing to talk about but Doc Rivers. A lot of people interested, though. Matt Stenberg checking in on his way home
what'd he
saying,
say?
tremendous. Tremendous.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you,
Philly
Matt.
guy, he's got to hate Doc Rivers, too. He ruined his Sixers.
Porn, tremendous. Oh, who else was listening tonight? Anyways, the McDonald's CEO is
What a transition, Joe.
He wouldn't even eat his own burger. How do you make a big arch and you can't even eat it? If you're the owner, shouldn't you try it first? What a night. What a night. For James Caramazino, intern Dawson, I'm Joe Murray. Hey, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm not sure if Glennie will. Sorry, the Sports was brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit knowingitoilchange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. It's time to go home, everybody. See you tomorrow night at 6.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.